Chapter 2. The Angel's Chamber. He stirred. Cool air ghosted over his skin, tainted with the scent of jasmine and ozone hyacinth. There was no fire, no chains, no roar of the damned. Only silence. His eyes opened. He lay on a cushioned platform of obsidian silk, high above the chamber floor. The angel's quarters. A sanctum that reeked dot of divinity and command, with no door in sight. The walls glowed with soft, pulsing sigils warding him in, watching him always. His body ached not from wounds, but from restraint. The collar was still there, warm against his throat, humming with latent magic, not tight, not heavy, but constant. Like her voice, his hands were free, his claws flexed, his tail twitched. He sat up slowly, testing limits. No visible restraints, no guards, only her. She sat across the chamber, legs crossed, robed in liquid white, reading from a tome that floated above her lap. Who down now? Hair the color of moonlight spilled down her back in gentle waves. Serene, dangerous. She did not look up. He stood tentative, then bold. 1 foot forward, another. The floor did not respond. Why am I here? It growled. She turned a page, then finally raised her gaze to meet his. Her eyes shimmered, 2 pale galaxies orbiting a core of unbending will. Because you ran. Because you failed. Because you're mine. He lunged. In a blink, he was across the room. Claws outstretched, fangs big, but the color flared, searing white. His power short-circuited. Mid-strike, he crashed to his knees at her feet, panting, rage sizzling just under skin. She hadn't moved. Not even blinked. You still don't understand, she said, standing, her robe pooling like smoke as she walked around him. This isn't a prison. This is obedience. She held a silver vessel in her hands, goblet carved with angelic script, shimmering like morning dew. She knelt before him. Her hand, cool and ungloved now, cupped his chin. You'll drink, she whispered. Because I said so. She tipped the goblet. He clenched his jaw. The liquid was sweet, rich with something older than fire, older than flesh. 1 drop touched his tongue, and the collar pulsed gently against his throat. Not punishing this time. Rewarding, seductive, he gasped. She poured more. He drank. From her hand, from her gaze, from the invisible power pressing down on him, making his bones ache with the need to submit and fight all at once. When she finally pulled the goblet away, his lips were parted, and his breath was ragged. She leaned close. You see, she murmured. Even hunger obeys. The drink dulled his fire. Not gone, not extinguished, dimmed, controlled. He tried to recall the battle again the moment she'd taken him. Flash! A blade of pure light. Her voice in his head. Yield, and then darkness. Now, here, on the floor of her chamber. Powerless. Bound. He looked at the collar. His fingers trembled as they reached for it. The moment his nail grazed the edge, a jolt of magic shivered through his spine, not painful, but intimate. A whisper through nerves and thoughts. Touch it again. Her voice echoed from across the chamber, and I'll teach you what true surrender feels like. She returned to her seat, as if nothing had happened. He remained on the floor, still breathing heavily. He hated her, but beneath the hatred, something darker. Need, not lust, not yet, but a hunger born of purpose, of being known, seen, claimed. Her voice broke the silence 1 final time. a thread of silk winding through him like a leash already drawn tight. Sleep, demon. Tomorrow, we begin your training.